Your sub's gone, now you have commercials? Lol. Get wrecked, nerd. Hey, Mom. Clan Plimer. We're going to Hunts. That dude is in Rabanaster. Zeratanian Caverns. That's right, we're skipping that guy.
Oh yeah, were you checking to see what the...
Warrior Gorumaru.
Does it tell you what, like, how strong the
Rank 4.
is?
It's right there. Mind Flayer, rank 4. Vorpal Bunny, rank 3.
The Vorpal Bunny.
Mount Bury guy, rank 3. 3. 4. 1. 3. You were gonna use your pouty emote? Sorry. Alright. The Vorpal Bunny is the first one that's rank 3, right? Because everybody else is 4. Nope, that guy's rank 3. He's rank 4. You missed me? How was my trip? It was uneventful, which was nice. Petitioner is Hymns in the sand-strewn pass on Mount Burrow, he says. This guy's level 4. Okay, the Irute village is between here and Mount Burrow, he says. So, because I think I'm just going to walk it since I need to level up anyway. So, Irute village, Mount Burrow, he says. Irute village, Bromises. Yeah, Nalbana is north. So is Mosphorian High Waste. Okay, so we need to go east, south, east. Okay. We plan on playing more Viscera? Probably. I'm kicking ideas around in my head about what I want to do. And I think I'm going to try to do something maybe on, like... I want it to be more frequently than monthly. But maybe like on a bi-weekly basis. I think weekly might be too frequent. It really depends on how things pan out, but... Maybe weekly. We'll have to see how things work. How are my levels here anyway? I'm level 36, so I need to sit down and we'll bring Balthier out. Oh, I want to be Balthier actually. Melee class, please. Not necessarily, hold on a second. Click on you. Come over here. You are banned. Bye-bye. Get lost, nerd. Alright, not necessarily Viscera, but like something with Mom. So I mean, there may be times where I'm like, I don't feel like Viscera this week. Let's play something else, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Okay, there it is. But he wants to make me famous? What if I don't want to be famous? Also, you know the best way to become famous? Don't buy subs. Mom Mondays? Yeah, maybe something like that. And there, of course, will be days where Mom is unavailable, or I can't do it on a particular day, or whatever, so... We'll figure something out. Doesn't she play House Flipper? Yeah, but House Flipper isn't multiplayer. To Golmore Jungle, that's where I want to go. It would have to be an online multiplayer game. So, I mean, if we do start that, it'll be something like, we'll start with Viscera, and then we'll just, like, every once in a while, we'll try a new game. And be like, hey, let's play this. See if it's... Okay, I want to go to Erut Village. Are these the guys that dropped that thing? These are, oh, these are panthers, so no, it's corals.
I'm Commander Shepard, and AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Amy, holy cow. What is up, lady? How you been? Thank you for the resub. Very awesome. Thank you very much. How's everything in y'all's neck of the woods? You and Caltot hanging in there? All your family okay? Caltot's sleepy because he works a lot. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, can I not go to the village anymore? Oh, I have to activate. You're just sleepy because winter? Winter is coming. Tuesday's coming. Did you bring your coat? I am a banana. Alright, who am I talking to here? Hunts. It's this thing. Nope. This thing. Petitioner is Nira in the Spirit Wood. Spirit Wood is the next zone over. It's a shame I didn't come to visit you when I was nearby. Yeah, I had to work the whole time. I had very little free time, like. I worked from 7 until about 5 every day, and then I'd make it back to the hotel room at about 5:30, 5:45. And I would be dirty and sweaty and gross. And so I'd shower and then just relax for a couple hours.
Plus the one day you have to go into New Mexico, so it's even longer.
Yeah, yeah. The one day I have to drive I wake up at 7, drive 3.5 hours into New Mexico, do work over there, drive 2 hours to another location, do work there, then drive all the way back to Odessa. Ugh. Is this Nira? Are you Nira? You're Nira. You come because of the bill I posted? Then you will hear me tell of the Vorpal Bunny. Then I shall begin. The Vorpal Bunny is a black dream hare that appears only one each 7 years. The tail of this hare is a component vital to the making of vision dust, an incense said to fill the minds of those who breathe it with an illusion. For the Vieira Salve Maker, the preparation of vision dust is a rite of passage, one that Alja has yet to fulfill. Ever she remains an apprentice. Experience and skills she has, but the Vorpal Bunny eludes her capture. It is too quick. But for a lame leg, Alja would be a salve maker even now. They would chasten me for looking without for aid, but the tension between Woodwarder and the salve maker of late leaves me little choice. Turn to you I must, but speak of this to no one. If the elders knew of the petition, they might guess at my involvement. What kind of restaurants do I visit? When I'm out of town, I go to cheap and quick restaurants. So like Schlotsky's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, nothing fancy.
Well, and for dinner you...
Oh yeah, and for dinner I go to HEB and buy microwave meals because I don't want to screw with it. It is custom for an escort of the Woodwarders to accompany a salve maker on her hunt of the dream hare, but Alja cannot ask the Woodwarders for aid, not now. It will be 7 years before she has this chance again. Must she wait so long? Find the Vorpal Bunny, and she need not. It is somewhere in Gulmore Jungle. I await your return at the entrance to the village. Okay. Whoopsie doodles. Yeah, I don't really visit fancy restaurants because I go by myself, so it feels awkward sitting down at like a sit-down restaurant by yourself to eat. And I'm also cheap. Like work pays for the food, but I'm still cheap.
Well, plus to be totally gay, when you get back to the hotel, we always
Oh
have
yeah,
a call.
Cappy and I have a Discord phone call where we
Right,
talk for a
so
while and visit.
That hour that you would be at like a restaurant is an hour. That's our phone call essentially.
Yeah. All right. Did she tell me where in Gulmore Jungle, or did you? Nope, just in Gulmore Jungle. Thank God Gulmore Jungle isn't like 8 zones. Oh wait, it is. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exactly 8. Okay. So we're gonna do a lot of exploring to find this bunny. If you see a big dot on the map, holler at me.
Holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy. That made me really cool when I did this. That's how you know I'm cool. Wait. There you go. I dabbed for you. You're welcome. The one and only time I'll do that. I'm so cool. Right, Cappy?
Oh yeah. That's why I married you. I was like, man, that dude's super cool.
You love In-N-Out Burger? I've heard mixed reviews.
Do we have In-N-Out here?
We do not.
I would say, I don't think we do.
Yeah, that is a negative. I mean, there's In-N-Out burgers in Texas, but there's not one near us.
I just remember, was it Carl's Jr.? Was that the one we had?
Yes.
That we hated?
It was Carl's Jr. that we went to, and I was like, oh my god, this is the worst experience at a fast food burger place I've ever had in my entire life. The burger was like half grease
And half sauce.
and half sauce, so it was just dribbling everywhere.
Oh, and they didn't give us any napkins.
Nope, they didn't give us any napkins.
And I went and asked for napkins, and they were like, ugh, and gave me 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you serious? Like, what the hell?
They treated their napkins like most places treat their dipping sauces. And we're like, it's a napkin! Your burgers are literally like spooging all over us.
I guess that's part of the experience.
I guess. It wasn't a good experience.
They were not for us.
No. So needless to say, we haven't eaten at Carl's Jr. again.
I think what sucked too is that was when we were going to Arkansas.
Yeah,
So
and
it
we
wasn't
were...
like we could go home and like really rinse off or
No,
do any
we
of
had to
that.
drive like another 5 hours. Because it was in like Waco or something. So it was like another 5 or 6 hours before we were able to like sit down and wash our hands. Ugh. It was gross. Carl's isn't about good food, it's about cheap food.
I don't remember it being cheap either.
Yeah, it wasn't really all that cheap. I mean, it was... I wouldn't say it was expensive, but it certainly wasn't less expensive than anybody else.
I'd rather just pay more and get a Whataburger.
Same. Yeah, I'd rather just eat Whataburger. There is a sandwich place I want to try to stop at.
Oh, which?
Next time we go out of town is Which. Because I've had it a few times, but Cappy hasn't. Oh, Which is good.
I've only heard good things, though. And not just from you. I mean, like, strangers on the internet.
Hey, here's the bunny. You've never been to a Whataburger or a Five Guys? Both are very good. Come back here, you little turd. Which does a cool Halloween promo if you dress up like a witch? That's a smart decision. Hey, Fran got her.
Man, 16 LP, though.
Yeah, got a rabbit's tail. Which is like the best combination of Subway, Firehouse Subs, and Quiznos. It's like the best of all three of those combined. Half off your order. That's a fucking deal right there. Their sandwiches aren't that much more expensive than like a Subway is, though, which is great. It's a couple of bucks more, but you preferred homemade burgers? Well, I mean, yeah, but you never heard of Witch Witch? I think it's a regional thing. I don't think it's a national company. I think it's just like south. I think it's just southern. You've never heard of most American chains? Well, that makes sense. Most of the companies we're talking about are just a few states. They're not even nationwide. They're just like maybe 3 or 4 states and that's it. Like Whataburger, for example, is only in Texas. They have a few stores in a few restaurants in like Oklahoma, Louisiana, New Mexico, stuff like that, like neighboring states. But I would say like 95% of all their, maybe 98% of all the restaurants are in Texas. They just got bought out by a company. Well, I say just. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. They just got bought out by a company in Chicago, and a bunch of people were upset about it. But then the Chicago people were just like, no, we just visited Texas, and we loved Whataburger so much that we decided to buy them so that we could give them a crap load of money so that they can start expanding and go to multiple states. Oh, be oh so quiet. I do not wish to suffer their scorn should they see us speak. Follow me at a distance. Thank you. With this, Al-Cid can prepare the vision dust. The hidden path from Golmore you took to reach our village. Its scent, you recall, light on the breeze, so sweet. That is the scent of the vision dust. On Vieira, it has no effects, but it clouds the minds of other races, keeping our village hidden from the world. I was told someone had hunted the Vorpal Bunny. Was it you? Al-Cid, do not be angry. Hear what I would say. How long now have you studied under Hala? Hala! Yet you remain a salve apprentice because you have not prepared the vision dust. I know how you have worked to become a salve maker. I wished only to help. And your leg. I know of that too. Enough, Nira. That was an accident, no more. You were protecting a salve maker who ventured into Golmore, were you not? Since then, bickering. A rift between Wood Warder and salve maker, where they should work as one with the Elder. Is that not so? Yes, I was wounded the day protecting a salve maker. The path of the Wood Warder was closed to me forever. But what happened on that day, I would not change. I acted as I must to protect a salve apprentice on her hunt. I fulfilled my duty. There were times I had mourned my loss, but the decision to leave the Wood Warders and become a salve maker was my own. You must be clear about this. I hold no one to blame. As you say, only use this and prepare the vision dust. You must promise. This I will do, Nira. I am sorry to have burdened you with our troubles. For the Dream Hare's tale, you have my thanks. 2,000 gil, lightning arrows, and ghillie boots. Okay. So I also needed to go to Mount Baromises. Where did the hell did they take me? Oh, okay. The Twin Peaks restaurant is made fun of a lot. I mean, yeah. By the way, did you hear our Hooters almost burned down?
No.
Yeah. Speaking of Twin Peaks. Yeah, I think they're investigating it as employee-started arson.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. The waitresses were just too hot. No. Because I think they said the fire started in the kitchen. So it could be something like an electrical fire that one of the appliances caught fire or something, but. Holy crap, Pinello just hit for 2,000.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're almost one-shotting these Marlboros, and then she did. And I was like, oh crap.
Honestly, I think it's less arson for insurance money and more arson on the fact that, like, the waitresses don't like their new uniforms that they're having to wear. Because it all happened, like, a while back, and it was during the whole, like, outrage over their new uniforms. Yeah, no one has to wear the uniforms now, but that's not saying that didn't happen after this. Damn, Pinello, get him. So how was y'all's guys' week last week? Or I guess this week. Today is Friday, so. Your brother went to Hooters for wings and burgers on his 16th birthday and they weren't good? Well, you don't go to the strip clubs for the food, you know what I mean? The focus of Hooters is not on good food. Since I wasn't streaming, you were able to get a bunch of work done? Oh God, excuse me. Goodness. Strip clubs have good breakfast food. There was that episode of Parks and Recreation where they went to the strip club for an office meeting because they had a all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet. Yes. I love all the scenes in Parks and Rec where they're eating. Because there's the one scene where Ron goes into the diner and the guy's like, "Can I help you, sir?" And he's like, "Yeah, bring me all your bacon and eggs." And then the guy's like, yes, sir. And he walks off and he's like, wait, 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 come back. I think what you heard me say was I would like a lot of bacon and eggs. What I actually said was bring me all your bacon and eggs. And then he just stares the kid down. And the kid's like, oh, okay. Or the one where he goes to the other place and he orders like a number 15, and the guy's like, "Sir, that's a party tray." And he's like, "I know what I'm about, son."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Making her a red mage as well as a black mage gave her access to those maces. And I was like, holy crap, this is so much better than her running around with a rod and going like, pink! Heart attack waiting to happen, that's Ron Swanson, man. The actor said in an interview that anytime he goes out to eat and orders bacon, they always bring him lots of extra bacon, and he's gotten really tired of it. He has to appreciate that people loved his character so much, though. So, I mean, there is that annoyance of like, oh my god, please, just stop. Okay, it was the Sandstrewn Pass. Kiltius, are you the guy? Oh, him's this guy. Okay. Have you seen my posting? Have you come to slay the Feral Retriever? Thank you. The Feral Retriever lurks in Paramina Rift, attacking those coming to the Holy City for salvation. There have been many deaths. The latest reports say that the Feral Retriever has been seen in the southern part of the rift near the still shrine of Miriam. Please help us. The southern end of the Paramina Rift, near the still shrine of Kiltius. Silverflow's end, probably. Why is pig fat so delicious? I don't know, man. Pigs in general are just delicious. Like pork loin is good. You ever have chicharrones? Oh my god.
I was trying to think of what it was we had at that one restaurant with your Christmas party that like 2 or 3 years or whatever.
Oh, it was Fatback. It was the first time I ever actually had Fatback, and I was all like, "Oh my god, Fatback is amazing."
Gotta protect her with them though.
Pork rinds, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm from South Texas. They don't call them pork rinds in South Texas. It's called chicharrones here. Because that's the Mexican word for it. Don't get that confused with cascarones, though.
What? Oh,
Don't-
cascarones?
Yeah, don't get chicharrones and cascarones confused. Those are two wildly different items.
Oh man, I love eating cascarones. They're like, what?
What?
I don't think that's what you mean.
I love going around on Easter and hitting people with chicharrones.
They're like,
And they're like, what?
Look, you're white, so we're giving you a pass.
You don't ever want cow's tongue? Lengua.
I think my dad loves lengua.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, growing up in Mexico, in a very poor family,
Lengua is
typically, yeah, they use every part of the
animal.
So,
Yeah, you would get lengua and tripas.
Yeah, he likes tripas as well. My mom was just like, my mom told him the same thing about tripas that she did about lengua. Go to the restaurants and eat it. I don't care, but I'm not gonna make it for you.
Can you make me some lengua? And she's all like, no.
You make him liver, but she drew the line at tripas and lengua.
Yeah,
like,
tripas and lengua are gross.
she's like, go eat it at the restaurant.
What's barbacoa? Barbacoa is cow face.
Cow cheek.
It's like cheek and stuff like that.
First time my niece had barbacoa, she was really young and very, very picky eater. And so she was like, ooh, I like this chicken. So now we just joke barbacoa is chicken. And I always forget whenever someone asks what barbacoa is, my first thought is, it's chicken. And I'm go, no, it's not chicken. That's just the joke. Because no one was going to tell her that it wasn't actually chicken because she wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, lengua is tongue. Barbacoa is cheek, although it's commonly just called face. It's called cow face.
Tongue in cheek.
But it's yeah. It's very tongue-in-cheek.
Hilarious.
Tamales? Yeah, we're gonna get some tamales for Christmas. Oh, tamales are so good.
Probably not the ghost pepper ones.
Oh no, not ghost pepper tamales. But we may get like what's the one after jalapeno? The one hotter than
Habanero?
habanero. Yeah, we may get habanero tamales. So that they're hot, but not like
Dying.
yeah, not like murder you hot.
Yeah.
The one time you ordered tamales from a Mexican, it was frozen in the middle and dry.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does sound bad. Did you get them from a wrinkly old, like 85-year-old woman that was walking them down the street in like a cooler? By the way, you're supposed to heat them up. They routinely freeze them, so they last longer. So if you buy them off of the street, you're supposed to like take them home and microwave them. No, a restaurant. Yeah, don't get them from a restaurant. Find an old Mexican lady dragging a like igloo cooler down the street with a paper sign written on it in Sharpie, tamales, and buy from that lady. Because I guarantee you she is selling the best tamales you've ever had in your life. Okay, I'm like, where am I going? I'm sitting here looking at the map for a minute. Trying to figure out how to get there. Yeah, you can go to like... If you go to a Mexican restaurant to buy them, make sure it's a Mexican restaurant that's not well lit, that has the little plastic bench seating that's been there since the 60s or 70s, and they've got duct tape holding the plastic of the seat still together. Those are good Mexican restaurants. They may look skeevy on the outside.
I it's just the difference between going to like a traditional Mexican restaurant and a chain. Like when we went to the playa.
Yeah,
It's traditional Mexican food, and your brother and his wife were like, or his wife was just like, I like Moe's, which is more American. It's like getting Taco Bell essentially.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that's not
Mexican
that's
food.
not Mexican food. I mean, that's good food. Yeah.
It's good food, but it's not Mexican food.
Yeah.
We refer to it in South Texas as whitexican.
Yeah.
Como se dice menudo? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ask your mom about how your dad slept.
Oh yeah.
Total change of subject.
Yeah.
But I just remembered.
Complete and strange change of subject. Hey mom, Dad used to sleep with like his knee up, right? Sometimes. Did he ever take his foot from his other leg and put it on top of his raised knee so he was sleeping with his knee up but cross-legged? Did he ever do that? Is that not normal? No. I sleep with my knee up too, but sometimes I put my foot on my other knee. So it's like you would normally sit cross-legged on a chair or something, but I do that when I'm asleep.
Yeah, that's definitely not normal. Or not typical.
Shut up, Cappy, you don't know.
Alright.
Why am I not attacking this guy?
What do your things say?
Oh yeah, that's right. What do my gambits say on him? Flying a party leader's target.
Oh,
Okay.
you are the party leader.
I am the party leader, so then I should do nearest visible. Actually, I should do highest max HP attack. The knee up thing on his back was to relieve the stress on his lower back. Oh. Because I do that, and I don't know why I do it. But I also put, I was assuming it was like a genetic thing. I was like, I guess I do it because Dad did it? It's genetic, probably. Yeah. Yeah, since John does it, that makes sense, too. It's usually for a back issue. Okay. So maybe, like, my back is sore when I go to bed, and then I just raise my knee.
Nah, you're just weird.
No, I'm just weird? Okay. Alright, Cappy confirmed I weird. I mean, yeah, it could be genetic, but it's also, like, a back thing. Okay. Maybe the back issue is genetic. Yeah, that's true.
Well, you just, as of now, you've never complained about your back. Not to say that in your sleep your mind isn't like, ooh, my back. But, you know.
I mean, my lower back gets tender sometimes, but I never... It's
You
never...
Okay.
I don't really complain about it.
You never tell me about it. So.
Yeah, but it's never like, my back. It's always just like, my back's a little stiff.
As my mom used to always say, I'm not a mind reader, Cappy.
He usually slept with his arms over his head, and you would lower them in the morning. You mean like, he would lay on his back, and then his arms would be like this above his head? Or do you mean like he would lay on his back and he would lay out there with his arm like hovering above his head and then it would smack him in the face? I'm assuming the first one, because the other one would be weird.
We call that zombie style.
Yeah, the first one. Okay. I do that sometimes, but that's pretty rare.
Matt likes to lay on his side and try to shove his hand under my pillow.
I do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do
know.
what's the cuddler's pillow that they show on the internet sometimes? That's it's like a memory foam pillow.
Yeah, I've seen
And
it.
it has like a tube underneath it so that the other person could stick their arm under there.
I'm not a huge fan of it, only because it makes my neck hurt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I already sleep with 2 pillows, and I sleep very specifically to have my head raised where I want it, and so you shove your arm in there, and sometimes it wakes me up because of course you're in your sleep, you're not being gentle.
I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, get in there. But 2, it throws my head off balance, so a lot of times I have to push on you to get you to move, and you get all grumbly. I'm like, turn over. Get your arm out of here.
Interesting. Oh, it's not this guy.
No.
I did that last time.
Yeah.
You've slain the feral retriever, then you have rid us of this terrible menace. I am sure his grace the late Anastasis smiles down upon you. Oh, that's right, he's dead. Hunting crossbow, some more teleport stones, and 1,500 bucks. Hell yeah! Alright. What else we got up in here? That's a rank 3. That's a rank 4. That's a rank 3. Giza Plains during the rain. Where is this? Nalbina Fortress.
Well, the one said you already accepted it, right? So that means it's already in progress.
It is, yeah. Where is Giza Plains? That's in the Western Sand, I think?
Can you look it up?
Giza Plains is south of Ravenhaster. Okay, so we should go to Ravenhaster.
Ah. Oh.
You might start the Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow. I'm sorry. Did you ever play the original Final Fantasy VII? Or will this be your first foray into the game?
Foray.
Foray?
That was cute, though.
Athlete. What's the other? Warsh. That's the other one I say.
Yeah, athlete.
Athlete. And Warsh.
When I heard your mom say athlete, and it made me smile.
You heard my mom say athlete. And I was all like, that's where I got it from. See, leave me alone.
Yeah, and then I didn't want you to change it because you say it like your mom, and I'm like, I wanted to have that. That's sweet. Plus, I'm not one to talk. I've got a Georgian accent.
You got a hardcore Georgia accent.
It comes out a lot when I'm with my mom.
Yes, it does. The tracks of the beast on Giza Plains during the rain. Where are the tracks of the beast?
Did we look for tracks?
Maybe. The more rain, the better. We're gonna go clockwise looking for this dude. Ooh, an X potion. Nice. 7 is in the bottom half of your Final Fantasy favorites. I've never actually played all the way through it, but I've been doing a little bit of research, and they seem to be making a Death Stranding 2. Interesting. If they do, I will be playing it. I very much enjoyed the first game. Is this him?
Oh.
No, this is just a great tortoise. Okay.
Step in the butthole.
I did. Oh wow, he did.
Yeah.
That
And
was
if that
easy.
had been him, I would have been like,
Wow, maybe we can do level 4 marks now.
yeah.
I really enjoyed Death Stranding. That was a fun game. That's just a frog. Okay. It was very strange. When I started playing Death Stranding, people made it sound like the game was incredibly difficult. And then I played the game and I was all like, this is way easier than I thought it was going to be. Bless you.
Thank you. Forgot about his Gatling gun.
It has lots of inventory management. Strangely enough, I very much enjoy inventory management. Like, I know a lot of people get super annoyed about that in some games, and that's fair. It's a fair criticism for a lot of games. But I strangely enjoy it. It's not raining over here at all. Well, let's go north. Said the guy will be around in the rains, but also where it rains heavier. So probably means actively raining. As opposed to the zone is just wet. During the wet. Now you want to watch me play Death Stranding? My entire Death Stranding Let's Play is on YouTube. You watch the whole thing, it's like 90-something hours, I think. It was pretty long. I 100% all of the dudes. Hey, it's raining again. Yay! That's why you're torn? Oh, because it's 90-something hours? I thought you were like... I thought you were torn because you're like, I don't want to watch you finish off all these guys. And, well, thank you, Cappy. And I was going to be like, I think I finish off Conan O'Brien first.
Hey.
Oh, you... Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to watch it at the same time. You should have started it last week. Or earlier this week when I was out of town. Turtle bro. ¿Por qué no los dos? Yeah, exactly. Why not both? A rose corsage. That guy had a pebble. Well, I went everywhere.
Look at it.
What's this guy's name?
Ted.
Ted. Nanao. In the Crystal Glade on the Giza Plains. Hold on. Crystal Glade. That might help. Nope, not that map. This map. Oh, that's where the dude is. I was like, there's no way. He wants you to use the silent urn to entrap the gill snapper. It can be found at the tracks of the beast. Let me look this up. Hold on. Google. Help me, Google. You're my only hope.
You absolute, it says.
Tracks of the beasts. Giza Plains. Where is this? Gill snapper. Oh. There was initially no path for the player to reach tracks of the beast. However, the player will have to run around Giza Plains, locating withered trees which can be cut down and will drift downriver to form a bridge. Oh, well, alright. Star Wars joke? What was the Star Wars joke? Did I make a Star Wars joke? Sometimes.
I wasn't listening to you.
Oh, that's fair. Me too. Sometimes I make reference jokes and I don't even realize I'm making them. Well, these look like healthy trees. Oh, help me, Google. You're my only hope. Yeah, I did say that. Okay.
Oh. I sometimes forget what you just said, so.
I'm the one who said it, and I sometimes forget what I just said. It's not a you thing. Nothing I say is ever that interesting. So I just kind of I tune myself out. Oh. Alright, so now we're looking for half-dead trees that I could push into the water. I'm gonna say, if I ever make a Battlestar Galactica joke, it's on accident. It is completely unintentional. I've never watched Battlestar Galactica. Is that the one with the Cylons? Yes. I don't even know who the bad guys are in that one. Is that a tree I can push in? I mean, I can't get to it, so probably not. Oh.
And so it begins.
Stargate? If I make a Stargate reference, it's only the movie. Although it's strange, there's a lot of sci-fi I haven't watched, but there's a decent amount of sci-fi I can reference for no reason. John, did you just ask me if there was a Stargate movie? I'm gonna need you to drive to Corpus so that I can stab you in the dick. He's like, hey, Matt, and I'm like, stab. All right, back you go. He's like, hey, man, that was uncool. The movie came first. I don't know how many withered trees there are that I need to push in.
1 million.
I was gonna say, but I'm gonna guess there's at least 3.
Maybe there'll be some sort of confirmation to like let you know, like, oh, that was the last withered tree. Yeah, that's definitely the sound we're gonna use.
It's gonna be the Zelda sound effect, right?
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it be, right?
Yeah, they just go hand in hand. Oh, what the fuck was that?
It's like a tentacle.
You triggered a leech trap.
So I guess, yeah, kinda. Okay. I'll be right
Was
back.
that cute?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I laugh.
Iken has drink. I looked at Cappy and I did like this number. Like all sad face. Yeah, we'll be cool.